Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 281 for the 5th of January, 2025. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
And I have Sky Internet, which means it's garbage. There you go, Sky. Suck on that, Sky.
This is the Rage Quit episode.
Welcome to a new year. Happy New Year. Happy New Me.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone. Glad you could join us tonight. It might be a short-lived episode. I was getting 333 bytes down at one point on Sky. So, Sky, what about this guaranteed 25 meg download that you promised me? Where's that? Anyway, I'm paying for it.
It's a great way to start the year.
It's a great way.
God. An angry start.
Angry rant.
Hey, listen,
so if you're thinking about getting broadband...
this is the diluted version. You should have seen him earlier.
Oh,
Before we came online.
Wasn't happy.
No,
still not happy.
Great. No.
But we'll see how it goes. Well, it's like I'm trying to run a business and I'm trying to run a podcast here and all this kind of stuff. So it's, it's hurting my bottom line, Sky.
Yeah.
So, Sky, if you're listening, Sky, get your finger out your backside. Oh, and by the way, don't let people who are Sky customers have to phone an 03 number. That is a low thing to do to people. Especially given the fact that exactly whatever 30 pence and a minimum £1 as well when you call. So yeah, that for technical support. And then it'll be like, we're inordinately busy. You'll wait maybe half an hour. You can just watch them sitting there going, and just racking up the bills. But it's free from a Skyline if you have a Skyline.
Do you know what would be funny? If we get halfway through that,
just get cut off. Out. just because Sky's like, I have enough of this guy. Just pull it.
Right, I think we better just start before you
just power through
it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, today is the Golden Globes, and we have nominations. So this will be fun. We can get the sheet up here for. Let's see if we can bring up the sheet. Oh, well, that worked that quick. That was quite quick, actually. Let me just bring up the sheet here. And so the Golden, they've started to arrive, obviously, in LA for their. Can you read that, or do you want me to zoom in a wee bit more? I'm
going to put my Molly glasses on.
Your glasses on.
That's better.
There you go. That's it. So here's what we thought. So here's our sort of two. This is our contenders for the winners. So for best motion picture drama, you said A Complete Unknown and Dune Part 2. I think we both wanted Dune Part 2.
Yeah.
Pardon me, to win. A Complete Unknown, that just came out like a day ago, didn't it?
Yeah. That's part of the 2025 movies. Yeah.
But how's that up for a nomination so quickly? Would it not be better off being, well, you heard it here first.
That's how the movie business works, isn't it?
The Old Boys Network. Exactly. Actually, Nickel Boys, that came out as well 2 days ago, didn't it? I think. That seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
So basically, all the nominations for 2025 that were supposed to be pictures from last year are actually pictures from this year. Okay.
There must have been. Anyway, well, whatever.
Well, there must have been, but
yeah.
Don't see any superhero movies in there. So motion picture, musical or comedy, we chose Challengers. Well, I chose Challengers because I hadn't seen any of these. And then we both chose The Substance and Wicked.
Yeah.
What was The Substance again? I can't remember.
Demi Moore.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The Morph.
I heard good things about it.
Oh, it's really good. I loved it.
Yeah. Animated, Inside Out 2, which I think will just run away with it, but you're not a little bit unsure about it. You think The Wild Robot, which was getting good reviews as well. Couldn't for yourself.
I've not seen it actually, and I loved Inside Out 2, but I've heard people talking about The Wild Robot, and it's like an environmental thing, I think, and all that stuff.
Right.
So it's kind of.
Is it Jimmy the Robot from Rebel Moon?
No, it's not your favourite robot. No, it's actually, these award shows always like to kind of, it's like, if there's like issues of the world, they like to kind of.
It's DiCaprio flies around in his private jet, but as long as he goes to the Antarctic and hugs a penguin, everybody's okay about that.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bono, same deal. He's got, it's like, get rid of gun crime every movie, guns, violence. Come on, come on, guys.
I know. Best performance by a female actor. So we had Kate Winslet and Pamela Anderson. That's our two picks. 1 or 2 or 2 or 1.
I think Pammy might get it, actually.
I think Pammy might get it as well. That's for The Last Showgirl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a curveball. Curveball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this might be her kind of comeback.
Yeah, definitely. I love Kate, though. She's terrific.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama. We were all over the shop with this one. So we got Ralph Fiennes, Sebastian Stan, and Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, which has not been released until this year.
Yeah,
bit controversial.
That's a weird one, isn't it? When it's a
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it just seems. I don't know, man. It just seems like I mean, I know it's coming out, but you're talking about a movie that came out 2 days before the actual ceremony for this thing, because this is the 5th, and that came out on the 3rd.
But then, is it the Golden Globes 2025? It's called.
But it's the Golden Globe 2025 for 2024. It's the movies that came out in 2024.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It seems a bit weird to me. And then for female actor in a motion picture, musical or comedy, we had Cynthia Erivo, Demi Moore, and Zendaya.
Yeah.
So by my reckoning, and adding up the scores there, I think Demi Moore's got it.
Yeah, I'd like to see her get it, actually. She's brilliant. I think she's terrific. Wicked's obviously really popular. Zendaya's, I think that was getting talked about a lot as well. Timothy, you never bet against the Timothy these days.
Yeah. And then again, we did it for the same thing for Hugh Grant. So I don't know what this is, musical or comedy. Hugh Grant for Heretic. I don't know. Class that as a musical or a comedy, but okay.
I'd say it's a horror thriller.
Yeah, but there you go. And then Jesse Plemons is getting it for Kinds of Kindness. Which it looks interesting to me. I haven't really seen much of it, but it looks interesting from the trailer.
Yeah, I've actually watched most of it's three stories kind of thing. It's kind of David Lynch-ish, I think. It's a bit quirky. Unusual. There's a kind of unusual. The first story is William Dafoe in it, and he's got an unusual hold on Jesse Plemons that works for him. But it's not really explained. It's a bit like the director's film Killing of a Sacred Deer with the Irish actor Penguin.
Colin Firth.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. Good girl, mate. Colin Firth. Was that Lockerbie that was on?
Oh yeah.
It was advertised.
And, Barry Keoghan is in that, and he's a young guy with a hold on Colin Farrell's character, who's a dentist or a doctor or something. And it's not nothing's. It's a weird atmosphere about it, and that Kinds of Kindness has got that same kind of weird atmosphere.
Yeah. Okay. Box office achievement. So we went with Inside Out 2, Wild Robot, and Wicked.
Yep.
I mean, Inside Out 2's got to win it, surely.
What does that mean, box office achievement, though? Does that just mean bums and seats, or is it like, yeah? Inside Out 2, then?
I think so, yeah. And
although we both went for Wicked.
Achievement
was our first choice.
Yeah. So for I was going to say that's the read it. First awarded in 2024 by voting journalists of the Golden Globes. Is it going to say what it's for? According to Dick Clark Productions, the new organising body of the Golden Globes, the award recognises this year's most acclaimed, highest-earning viewed films that have garnered extensive global audience support and gained cinematic excellence. Well, Inside Out 2 then.
Yeah. It's a foregone conclusion.
I said that. Yep. I thought so. We were split again by the drama on TV series.
Even though we went for Wicked.
I know.
Duh.
Well, we should have just put all our eggs in. I know. Why didn't we choose that as our second? Anyway, so we get Shogun, Slow Horses, and Day of the Jackal. That by the way is a tough category. I think the drama one.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this. Squid Game will win it.
Yeah,
because we never picked it. And then for musical or comedy, we both chose The Gentleman. Although I had a funny feeling I had Only Murders in the Building for that one as well. Okay. Yeah, I know this is a bit late, I suppose, but I want to have my second one as that.
Yeah.
Do you have a second one for this?
I might go for the bear then, if we're cheating.
See, I think putting the bear in this category is cheating, but that's two. I think putting the bear in this category is cheating because it's not a musical or a comedy.
I would say
not unless Cousin bursts into musical. There's a bit of comedy in it, but
but then dramas have got comedy, you know. You know, I think it's a fine line. But then the Golden Globes have sort of, it's a bit like the Emmys and stuff like that. The American award shows, they've got like best person that plays the banjo in a country and western, or something. It's like a very niche thing.
Yeah. This one movie can win, but this is the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. So this is that's who decides.
So there's definitely backhanders going on in this.
Yeah. He says knowingly. I don't know.
Well, I think so.
And then this one here, this is a nightmare category. This one as well for those of you who are nominated for this. So this is anthology or motion picture made for television. So you get Baby Reindeer, Disclaimer, Monster, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. We have a story about that in a minute. Ripley and Penguin. So that's the two that we went with. I think mainly because we haven't seen Night Country, because that's Jodie Foster's.
I've seen that. I've seen it.
Oh, you have seen it?
The only one I've not seen is Disclaimer in that list.
Right, okay.
Well, Night Country was good. And it was a weird one as well. It was a kind of a bit odd, kind of strange atmosphere.
UFOs and stuff, wasn't it? UFOs?
No, it was more like The Thing, I would say. Well, I suppose you could argue that, but something under the ice type thing.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing Disclaimer. Listen, it could have been any one of those in that list for me that I picked. The Monsters one was terrific. I thought some of the acting, particularly that episode where it was just one shot on one of the brothers. Great episode.
Yeah.
And it just kind of slowly panned into him. Baby Reindeer, class. Yeah. Could be anyone of them.
Could be, but we've chosen Ripley or the Penguin.
Yeah, two good choices, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So that's our nominations for tonight. So good luck to everyone. I hope some rich person gets a gong that they can put on the mantelpiece somewhere
from a wee backhander.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. So you know how awards shows are. So everybody puts the movie forward to be nominated.
Yep.
And some of them don't make the shortlist. Like, for example, Paddington in Peru.
Yeah.
There's a new family film award, so it's the family film award goes to whatever it is. Paddington's not in it. He's still in for the animation one, but he's not in it for the film, the family one. I know he's animated. The character of Paddington is animated, but the rest of them aren't.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
I mean, would that not be the same thing as saying, right, okay, well, if that's the case, then Aquaman can be in the animated one?
Yeah, I know. Or any one of Marvel movies.
Any one of the Marvel movies as well. Yeah, sorry, I was picking on DC there, but I mean, it could be in any one of the Marvel movies.
There's a lot of CGI in any one of these movies. These the Rampage.
Yeah. Rampage. I mean, there's scenes and battles and all that kind of stuff that are just basically all CGI. So I mean,
anything that's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Any one of those.
So I don't know why Paddington's been snubbed, but there was something interesting that was buried in this article, and it was they hadn't put it forward. I'm not getting it because
could be Paddington's just not good enough. The Peru one.
Yeah. That's it. Other family-friendly hits include Inside Out 2 and Moana will not be nominated for the new award because their studios didn't put it forward. So that's what I was saying, is that they didn't give the nomination over to them. Yeah. So that's kind of weird. Wait, films with rating of UPG or 12A were eligible. Surely U and PG. All right. No. Just saying. Strangely enough, Kneecap was not one of those ones for the family.
Have you watched that?
No, I haven't. No, it's on Netflix, isn't it?
It's on Prime.
Was it Prime? Right, Prime. Okay. Yeah.
I actually noticed. Somebody said to me they saw them live, supporting. God, they were supporting a band. Can't remember who it was, but anyway, it was like, they're actually out supporting. It's like is this the new version of The Commitments? You had the movie, and then you're going to see Kneecap for the next 10, 15 years. Billing out the hits. I don't know.
Can't wait to see the Blues cover album for Christmas.
Kneecap, the Christmas album. Yeah,
that's
brilliant. Yeah, we're all looking forward to it.
Dear. Yep. The Menendez brothers. That's Menendez brothers. The possible early release has still not been decided yet, says the DA.
Yeah, that was that yesterday that they were mulling that over.
They were going like, well, steady on there. We didn't say yes. So it looks like it's kind of undecided just now.
Wonder how that'll go. That'll be interesting because we're going to see a whole nother Netflix show, aren't we? And books.
Yeah.
And all sorts,
Yes.
Probably.
This is going to keep going.
Reality TV show from them.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The unheard tapes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, sticker book. Panini photo album.
Aye.
Do you ever used to get Panini photo albums of movies?
Yeah. We had Return of the Jedi, remember?
Return of the Jedi. E.T. was one as well. Yep. Used to get them. You'd be flicking through, got. Need!
Netflix, Baby Reindeer, the sticker album. Panini, are you listening? I could go on Dragon's Den with that.
We're available for it.
Netflix sticker albums.
The Rebel Moon sticker album.
Oh.
Comes in 2 versions.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't get the packs mixed up, obviously.
God, no.
Because
no, not for the kids. One's for kids, one's for adults.
Exactly, yeah. So, what was I going to say? The Sonic franchise has crossed $1 billion at the box office.
That's good. I'm
the
pleased.
Blue Hedgehog did it. Yeah.
Good.
And they're talking about Sonic 4, strangely enough.
Well, okay. I'm surprised at that, but I thought they might have just, 3. But then I suppose it's making plenty of money for them.
I mean, Jim Carrey, he made no
I don't
bones
think
about
he'll
it.
be back for a fourth.
Well, he said that the only reason he agreed to it was because he thought the script was really good, and they drove the money truck up to his house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I can't see.
So,
he wasn't going to come back.
Maybe they'll find a bigger money truck.
Yeah, until the money truck came, I think, and then. But
no, he wasn't. No.
Obviously, said it was because the script was good. Yeah, right.
Yeah. There's an awful lot of Patton folk in the back, though. In that, have you ever seen the interviews with like Idris and Keanu? And Keanu's like, "Oh man, I didn't know where to find Shadow's voice." And he goes, "Oh, Idris is like, I knew exactly where it was, and you were brilliant at it." And then I'm coming in like, "Oh, smash knuckles." And I was just such a hack. Oh, no, man, you were great too. Oh, for the love of God. It's worse than Wicked. The only thing they weren't doing were holding each other's fingers.
I mean, they're grown men talking about, voicing
cartoon hedgehogs.
Hedgehogs. They're not curing cancer here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just entertainers, as Robbie Williams said. So we'll do a quick roundup of the three cancellations and going forwards and stuff like that, and then we'll talk about the most anticipated blockbusters for the year. So I think that'll be the sort of the good thing. So the franchise, I don't know if you watched it. I barely got through the first episode of it. This is Armando Iannucci's Sam Menendez.
I watched a couple, but it actually seemed a wee bit. I watched a couple of episodes, but it seemed a wee bit like what we were just talking about there, as if it was a bit how difficult it is to be in telly. It's just a job. If I was to, moan about how difficult my job was, or you were about your job or whatever, or how, patting each other on the back about, doing a spreadsheet or something, it seemed ridiculous, but give awards, and, for stuff. It just seems stupid, So when you see it as a drama, it kind of highlights that fact,
That's why I don't like when you see things like awards for best special. I'm not saying that they're not doing a great job doing special effects, but when you see awards doing special effects, it's like no one is
they do work hard.
No, I know that's what I'm saying is they work very long hours. However, you don't see people going like, "Oh, and by the way, thanks very much to all the tools guys that made the stuff that we could make the special effects with."
Yeah.
Like no one gets they don't get mentioned.
Yeah,
no one talks about them.
I mean, more so the ones that are just hanging about and then they talk.
Oh, you mean executive producers?
I'm describing actors here.
Executive producers.
Well, it's the producers of the producers of the producers. Are like, it's like, what the hell are they actually doing?
Yeah.
Well,
usually see a lot of production writing credits. It usually means those are the writers and not the actual producers.
See the ones that work. See the ones that work hardest on movies and stuff. They get the least amount of credit, I reckon.
Aye. There's nobody's out there going like, by the way, mate, that guy should get an award for pushing all those sets around. Because I couldn't do it. My back would be knackered.
Wow.
That runner, exactly, yeah.
The coffees.
You call this a latte?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Uh-huh. None of these people get awards for these things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying is like you get awards for like the strangest thing. And also an award for acting's a bit weird, isn't it? Surely the $25 million paycheck should be reward enough.
It's got to be
rather than giving you a golden statue.
You're just playing in a sandbox,
Well, exactly. I remember
millions.
David Niven was talking about somebody was talking to him about how difficult it was to be an actor and all that kind of stuff. And he goes, "Oh my dear boy, we get paid to dress up. It's brilliant. That's all. That's David Niven. That just absolutely down the line is you get paid to dress up."
Well, I'll tell you on the flip side, the worst one is Richard Burton. Mm-hmm. When you ever see him getting interviewed, and he thinks he's the most important person ever born.
Oh dear!
As an actor.
Dicky.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Not Maurice Micklewether, whatever his name is.
No, there's lots of nice there's not lots of nice humble actors there. Well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when it does get kind of made into this big important thing, you're like, come on, guys, it's entertainment. It's you're not curing cancer here.
No. I'm laughing because I had these 3 short stories that I thought we were going to go bum 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 all the way through, and Jodie went before the show. Jodie goes, "Aye, well, that's not going to happen." So it's true, yeah. So the franchise has been cancelled after 1 season. There you go. No more awards for you guys.
Right. I forgot we're talking about that.
Bad Monkey, which is Vince Vaughn's TV show that is set in Florida, is getting a 2nd season. It's going to be moving to LA. So that's going to be
good. You liked that? I never finished it, but I did enjoy what I watched of it. Yeah, so
really good. Yeah,
good.
And then one of my favorite science fiction TV shows is getting notified that it will end after season 4, which is fine for me because I think there's actually only 3 books, which probably means that
that's good.
They're going to split the last book into 2 series because we're on. We're on series 2 just now. Yeah, which is book 2. So it should be finishing after season 4, which I think is fine. Bring back the cast, do the ensemble cast again, do it like American Horror Story, whatever. You don't necessarily have to do the same thing. I liked everything that's about this show. It's very intriguing. It's one of those slow-paced, post-apocalyptic things that I love. Love it. Slow burn, not slow pace. It's actually quite well paced. I blasted through 2 episodes because I missed the last 2 episodes, so I watched it back to back, and I was like, I need to lie down.
Well,
it was a wee bit too much. You do. It's really, really good. Can't recommend it enough. Anyway, let's talk about the most anticipated. I can see you quiver with anticipation. To quote Frank Furter. This isn't loading for me, so we'll just talk just now. Do you know I forgot all the bumpers as well? I'm so irritated with this Sky nonsense. I forgot all the bumpers.
When we started the podcast there tonight, I thought, oh god, and you went really quickly as well. I thought
he's also in one.
Try to get an hour into 5 minutes.
Aye.
Do you want me to go through the list or load up the list?
Can you see?
Can you see me? Even
can I see? Hello. Can I send you the list? Actually, no, I can't send you the list because I can't load the bloody list up.
No.
No, I've got it. Yeah.
He's got it.
I've got it. Here we go.
Hold it.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
All right, perfect. Okay, so there's a big list here. There's some trailers and stuff which we can come back to here, but we can talk about the movies first, and then we can maybe come back and watch a couple of trailers if you want. But here are the list of the movies.
Okay. Let's see.
So you can't see
does
that.
This have all the does this have all the list that? That's better. Does this have all the list that I had as well?
Aye, and more.
It does. Yeah.
And more. Yeah.
And more. Right, good.
Your list, I think, had more movies, but mine's been pared down to just blockbusters because you had like the Piano 5 and all that kind of stuff in it.
Did it right? Okay. It's because mine was the Radio Times, very highbrow.
Exactly. Mine's not. Mine's Total Internet Entertainment. Sorry.
So these are definitely coming out in 20. These are definitely coming out in 2025.
Definitely 2025, 100%.
Right.
Full guaranteed here. Coming out in 2025.
Sign this disclaimer.
I promise.
God, you're making it worse.
It's not up to me when things get released. I'm just telling you what the list says, and the list says this is coming out in 2025.
I thought you were going to say it's not up to you when you get things wrong.
No, it's not. Let me just. I'll make the. Can make the list bigger.
Yeah,
a wee bit bigger.
Oh,
there you go. That's quite big. That's quite big.
Well, I don't need my glasses.
All right, I think everyone can see this from the moon now. When you are the moon. So, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. They changed the name of that because it was going to be called Dead Reckoning
Part 2. Oh God, Slim's gone.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. This is
back.
It.
This is it.
You're back. Yeah.
Right, better speed this up.
Yeah.
To get through the 25. Quite slowly. Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah.
Blast from the past.
Scarlett Johansson. And that
Scarlett Johansson, yeah. Yep. So this is them rebooting. So it's the Jurassic World movie franchise, because the Jurassic Park franchise was the first franchise. Jurassic World is the second one.
Directed by Gareth Edwards as well.
Yeah. Oh, aye. He's quite good. So under budget then.
Yes. So that's the reason I'm most excited. Scarlett Johansson, tick for me.
And Gareth Edwards, tick.
Gareth Edwards,
are we getting Gareth Edwards? Are we getting a creator too? That's got to be
no.
Surely.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'd like to see a creator too.
I would as well. Yeah.
Avatar 3: Fire and Ash.
Yep.
We're still making these movies.
I'm
zero interest. I never saw the second one.
I saw it. I'm going to go. I'll go and see this one as. Yeah, I'll go and see this one as well. But yeah.
That's, by the way, how slow my internet is. That was the accept cookies dialogue box that popped up.
It normally comes up straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sky.
Captain America.
I'm looking forward to that.
Brave New Worlds. Yeah.
Yep.
I think maybe pretty good actually.
28 Years Later is the one I'm looking forward to the most. This one, because I love 28 Days Later. I never saw 28 Weeks Later, but I love 28 Days Later. 28 Weeks Later was directed by some other guy, wasn't it? But this one is Danny Boyle.
Boyle.
Yeah,
the second one had Robert Carlyle as the main guy in it. First one was Cillian Murphy. This one is Aaron Taylor Johnson, I think. And 28 Years Later.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. I think it's also what do you call him? Oh God. Alex Garland as well. Alex Garland is.
Hi, Alex Garland. Yeah, he's back.
I'm pretty sure. So
is Ralph Fiennes in it as well?
Maybe. Don't know.
I think so. So we're going to finally see David Cornsweet as Superman in Superman Legacy.
This is up there for my. This is in my top 5 Superman.
Yeah.
To go and see.
Movies you want to go and see? Yeah, I want to go and see that as well.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious 2. I'm only kidding. It's Fast and Furious 11. This is the second from last movie of the franchise, so hard to believe that Fast and Furious is still going, and they have been to space. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this next one. Orbit around the sun. I don't know. Slingshot themselves and go back in time or something. I don't know. Something. The Fantastic Four is coming out this year as well.
My top 5.
That's Marvel's biggie.
Yep.
The Naked Gun.
Is this Liam Neeson doing this?
It is, yes.
Now, if anybody's seen the episode of Extras when he does the joke in front of Ricky Gervais and Steve Merchant, it's brilliant. Like, I can be funny. I'll tell you a joke. But you need to watch that clip. It's so fun. So if he plays a deadpan like that, it's going to be bloody brilliant.
Because that's what sold. That's why it worked well, is because Leslie Nielsen, no relation,
plays it straight.
They played it straight, and it's the same thing with Airplane as well. He played it straight in that when he played the Doctor. So 100% looking forward to the Naked Gun, especially if Liam Neeson is doing playing it straight like that.
Do it like that.
I'm going into the Doctors. I won't do that bit because
don't do the bit.
Would be cut. But look up Liam Neeson.
It is outrageous.
It's not Extras. No. It's Life's Too Short. Life's Short. It's in.
Oh, so it is. Sorry,
it's the Warwick Davis one.
You're right. It is. Yeah. Oh my.
Because he goes to see him.
It's outrageous.
Fantastic.
If you like dark humor, anyway.
Yeah. Snow White. It's finally coming out after 11 years in post.
Do you know what? I'm keen to see it.
See, the thing is,
I think it'll be big.
I pride myself in not having seen any of the Disney live action stuff.
Whoa.
And this is another one I won't be going to see either. Oh, no, that's not true. I did see Pinocchio. Damn it.
Well, that was crap.
That was awful. See, this is why I don't go and see them, because they're awful. Just watch the original ones.
I've seen Beauty and the Beast.
You seen Lion King?
No, I haven't.
Did you not see Lion King? Jungle Book.
I saw Jungle Book. Yeah, I liked that.
You saw both Jungle Books. You saw Alan the Circus's one, and you saw Jon Favreau's one.
I did actually. They were both excellent. Yeah. Andy Serkis one was great. Yeah. But Jungle Book one was the Disney one was good as well, because I think everybody thought, oh, the Andy Serkis one will be much edgier than the Disney one. Wrong. The Disney one was pretty edgy.
Was it Shere Khan in it?
Sure was. Yeah.
Heyo.
Another Exorcist film, is that? Jeez, oh.
Another Exorcist film, Exorcist Deceiver.
Wow.
It's all just jokes, man. How to Train Your Dragon, the live edition, which is also
action, yep.
controversial as well, because of the wrong person was cast as Frida or whatever her name is.
Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, we're not saying this. It's the internet.
No, we're not saying it's these guys that live in their mum's basements that say these things. The Bad Guys 2. Didn't know there was a Bad Guys 1. It's a cartoon.
I've seen the first one. It was okay. The first one was fine.
Yeah. Atlantis. I don't know what that is.
That's not That's not a live action of the Disney. What was the Disney cartoon? Was it Atlantis? Is that not Atlantis?
Atlantis 2025 is I don't know.
No. Anyone know?
Anyone?
Freakier Friday, a sequel, I'm assuming, to the Lindsay Lohan.
To Freaky Friday, yeah.
I think it is. But Lindsay Lohan's now the mum, I'm assuming.
Oh, right, okay.
Jamie Lee Curtis is the gran.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, because they did a thing for D23, didn't they? Yeah. Oh my God, they're still making Saw movies.
Saw movies, good as well. Jeez,
Saw 11.
11.
That's the thing.
First one was great. Don't know why they made any more.
Yeah. Megan 2.0 as well. That's.
I think we're both looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The first one was great. I still want to see the R cut, because I heard there is an R cut out there for Megan too. Megan.
Is there?
Yeah. It's gorier. Like you see the women get disemboweled. Maybe you don't need to see that.
It's the Zack Snyder cut. You don't need to see
the Snyder cut. It's just embers in slow motion and blood everywhere.
Yeah.
And for some reason, a naked woman.
Well, you definitely don't want to see that.
Because basically he's just, that's what he does. Thunderbolts. Thunderbolt is also out this year with Sylvester and Tweety Pie.
Yeah.
Live action Lilo, and I'm going to finish this list off with Lilo and Stitch. The live action one is coming out.
Interesting.
As much as I don't want to see live action films, I quite fancy seeing Lilo and Stitch, because it is actually really good. It's probably one of my favorite Disney movies.
Yeah,
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, it's a big favorite if you like Disney stuff. You skipped over Thunderbolts, or did you? Did I miss that?
Hawaii. And I said Thunderbolts. You were sleeping now. Wake up.
Sorry, what it is, I'm just going through my list to see the ones that we missed. Thunderbolts is kind of Marvel's version of Suicide Squad, isn't it? Pretty much.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. No, apparently not, according to those who know more than we do about the comic book version of it.
They would say that, wouldn't they?
They would. Aye. And then finally in this list anyway is Minecraft, which is Jack Black plays Steve. For those of you who don't know, Steve is your kind of default character in Minecraft.
That's right.
And so he's been stuck in there since he was a kid, kind of Jumanji. And these other kids have arrived, and I'm assuming that they're going to have to find some kind of ender portal that will take them back home. That'll be the story. You're welcome.
This is the latest in a long line of game adaptations that Jack Black's been in. You could argue Jumanji was a computer game thing. Mario Brothers. Obviously, it was Bowser as well.
Peaches.
Yep. What else was he? He was in something else.
He did an advert for Pitfall when he was a kid.
He did. You're right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been a few
9
things.
years old. And he did
there's been
the pith helmet and everything.
4 or 5 things anyway. But so honourable mentions that we missed were the new Running Man movie from Edgar Wright,
was filming in Glasgow,
which was filming in Glasgow with new Glenn Powell, the new kind of actor about town. Wicked for Good,
the It Factor.
Yep, Wicked for Good, which is the part 2 of the one that came out there, Wicked movie.
Okay.
Got a new Predator movie, Badlands, as well. Straight to Disney Plus.
I was going to say, that's straight to streaming, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, talking about the original Prey was straight to Disney Plus. Not sure if that'll be the same.
Okay.
We have got Michael, the Michael Jackson bio, which might be interesting.
Not Michael, the John Travolta 1990s movie then?
No, well remembered. We have got Jurassic World we spoke about, the F1 movie with Brad Pitt in it.
Aye.
And Mickey 17, I think that's the other one that I sort of thought, no, that's good. It's the lad that directed Parasite. So this is with Robert Pattinson in it. And it's basically like kind of like a Groundhog Day thing where he's like a version of a clone or something, and he keeps dying and getting rebirthed and stuff.
Oh yeah. There's like a spaceship or something. He's on a spaceship or something, and he's basically the repair droid.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting actually.
It does look good actually. Yeah. And then because it looks like they forget to kill one of the duplicates.
That's right.
And now there's 2 of them.
Yes, that's the one. So there's 2 of them. So that looks pretty interesting. And that guy, Boon Jun-un, or whatever his name is, I can't remember, makes really interesting films and kind of high concept things. So we're looking forward to that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Will we quickly do what you're watching before we?
Let's see if I can play the jingle for this one.
Aye.
I think that's close enough. It didn't play for me, but
it played for me.
What are you watching?
I've been watching over Christmas. I've been watching Thank You, Good Night, the Bon Jovi 4-parter on Disney Plus.
Oh, aye.
No holds barred, very honest documentary with John Bon Jovi. It's all about me. It's all about me. Pretty much type of guy. He's pretty egocentric. But you do feel sorry for him because he's losing his voice and stuff. Anybody that's seen
of him
over, I think I shared some last year with you on YouTube. He's really losing his voice badly. He's written some belters, I suppose. He's not the way he describes himself, I think, is as if he's like 1/3 of Lennon McCartney, but he's not.
We all know that was George Harrison.
We'll give you that one, But but no, it's a really good documentary. Actually, it's really really in depth. And
I mean, Slippery When Wet was a good album.
Oh, it was great.
Back in 1986.
Yeah, I'm being kind of pedantic. I suppose pedantic.
Facetious.
Don't start that thing you told me. Pedantic.
You mean pedantic?
yeah, that one. You give Love a Bad Name, Wanted Dead or Alive, and all that. That was a good album.
Exactly.
I saw them live for free in Central Park. Not Central Park, Times Square.
Oh, did you?
Back a long time
Madison
ago.
Square Garden. Times Square, nice.
Yeah, it was the MTV Music Awards, and they were doing they'd set up these barriers and things. And we were like, oh, what's going on here? band was set up and stuff, and then bloody Bon Jovi stepped up and they did like 2 songs, and then they were like, right, okay, guys, we're going live. Pretend you've not heard that, because that was basically the rehearsal. We were like, eh. Anyway, so, yeah, that was fun.
Well,
and then they played 4 songs.
Nice.
Squid Game, I'm not at the end of it yet.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna.
Sorry, I know, but things happened. So,
Squid Game is one of mine. So I'm
on
gonna wait till next week then.
5th episode I'm on.
So close.
Alistair just saying Blaze of Glory. Blaze of Glory was a solo album for him. That wasn't a Bon Jovi album, I think.
Was it?
I think it was a solo album. Skeleton Crew, obviously. Blaze of Glory, yeah. Skeleton Crew, we did the watch along there, the last episode. It was okay. It's not
tight. Yeah. It's been good overall so far. Like the whole show's been
really
great.
It's been great. It's been entertaining overall.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie
it's been a good watch over Christmas, to be honest. I think they did it really well releasing it over Christmas because for the kids basically.
Well, God, it was Christmas Day. We got the episode dropped, and then New Year's Day, the one there just dropped.
True.
And then Heretic was the movie we watched with Hugh Grant. He's the neighbour that these 2 Mormon girls go and visit, and he's like, come on in, girls, come on in. And what a great film. Terrific. Hugh Grant is at the top of his game right now. He's absolutely brilliant. Girls in it are fantastic. Everything about it's brilliant. Script is amazing. Yeah, can't say anything. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's a thinker. It's a thinker.
It's a right thinker, aye.
It's a thinker.
I was thinking all night about it. What can I do with a pencil? So I've been watching. I watched Black Doves, which is on the Netflix.
Yeah.
That's Paddington Bear and Elizabeth Turner. They're both in it.
Yeah,
really good. Really good so far. It's kind of how to describe this show. It's kind of like Slow Horses, but there's a bit more humor in it. But it's but it's also kind of Day of the Jackal-y as well.
I was talking to Evelyn started to try and watch it. She fell away from it, and James was saying that he tried to watch
really?
But couldn't get into it.
I'm
not attempted it, so
right. I like it. I think it's really good. I watched Squid Game, so we'll talk about that next week, I guess. And obviously Silo as well and Skeleton Crew. Really glad that they're keeping that going till the 4th season. Like I said, 4th season is probably you're probably finished with it by that point anyway.
Yeah.
And then movies wise, Saturday's movie was Demolition Man because we couldn't think of anything else to watch, so we watched Demolition Man again.
Right.
It's not aged well. Although I did notice there is one thing I did notice. It's fine. Like it's okay. It's of its time. Let me put it that way. But it did make me think maybe I need to do like a Joel Silver marathon the way that I did
Jimmy Bond.
Jimmy Bond, yeah. So maybe I'll do that. Like pick one of those movies for each of those. Yeah. I watched The International, so you don't have to. God,
International? What's that again?
It's what's his name? Clive Owen and Naomi Watts. And it's about this guy who's an Interpol detective, and he finds out that basically big corporate entities don't have any sympathy towards little people.
Is it new?
It's like,
was it old?
No, it's like 2009, I think it is from.
Right, okay.
It's not that good a movie. Like, it's at best a half-hour show. I mean, they really do like kind of stretch it out.
I liked Clive Owen in that show we watched. To the end of the Murder at the End of the World.
Murder at the End of the World, yeah.
I thought it was good really in that. Sometimes I find him a wee bit kind of wooden, but
Clive Owen.
Yeah.
He gets a bit Clive Owen a lot of
He's
times.
Clive Owen in every film. He's like, it
true,
doesn't change. Doesn't change.
No.
What was the other one? Shoot 'em up or something with
Shoot 'em up's good. For me, Shoot 'em up's good. Filming in Toronto with Monica Bellucci.
Monica
she played
Bellucci,
DQ. She played DQ.
Who's the oldest Bond girl?
Bond girl
in the world.
In the world. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Yeah. She was the oldest Bond girl.
And then lastly, I got some time to myself and I thought I'll sit down and I'll watch this movie because I've not watched it yet. Dune Part 2. And
finally.
Can I just say, and to everyone involved in the movie, just slow hand clap, just fantastic. What a breath of fresh air that movie was. It was just well directed. There was no fluff in it. The visuals are stunning, especially in that like the Harkonnen amphitheater thing that they go to, where it's all like it's reversed in black and white as well.
Yeah.
Do
you know who was a revelation in it? And I'm not surprised because I've seen Elvis anyway, but that Aaron Butler guy.
You Butler.
He's bloody brilliant in that.
He's really good in it, yeah. Because he's supposed to be the anti-Messiah. He's supposed to be Paul Atreides because they sort of basically bred them to who wins first kind of thing. And like that whole bit is played out really well. I don't know. I love the whole Dune thing. It's fantastic. But this was really good. It leads on straight on to Dune Messiah. So it's let's go.
Yeah, definitely.
As they
I'm
say,
going to watch it again actually because Danny's not seen it. He's seen the first one, but he's not seen that one. So and I think he'll enjoy that one.
I think I might get it in the old Blu-ray. Keep it in the vault and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's worth getting, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah.
Both movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steelbook it.
Yeah.
If you can.
If I can, and if I can't, I'll find something. Paper book it, plastic book it. Anyway, before we get cut off by Sky,
we made it.
Well, don't jinx it. Smash that like button and share on social media. By the way, I have no idea how I'm going to put up the audio for this. So I don't know how this is going to happen because my internet, I can tell, is getting flakier and flakier by the minute. And if you want time to remind us when we put something new up, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button and notification bell, and YouTube will work its algos, and you'll get timely reminders of when we put up a new video, which is what I just said and I repeated myself. I'm sorry. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much for commenting as well.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Happy
Alistair,
New Year.
thanks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone who's watching as well, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.